皆さんこんばんは。お疲れ様でした。今日が日曜日だから休み時にだいたい私お風呂入ってます。私お風呂と温泉大好きです。この間の動画はドライビングの動画、私と娘と彼が、岐阜県の奥飛騨の温泉リゾート行ったんですけど、本当その温泉リゾートすごい素敵です。本当すごい体温まれた。Hi my girls, it's bathtub vlog again. I'm sorry, I turn off the lights when I'm having my tub time, usually when I bathe. I usually turn off the lights because I want to light up some aroma candles, It's very relaxing and it's really detox and cleanse, detoxing, and it really cleanse your body and your mind, So actually, I'm not a fan of bright lights, I like yellow dim lights. So usually here at home, usually we always turn off the lights, Oh my god, it's really nice. Oh, 皆さん気持ちいいでしょう、お風呂。今冬だからね、本当今すごい寒いだから、愛知県に住まいんですけど、その雪すごい吹いてないんですけど、でもやっぱり今年の冬はすごい寒いし。あとお風呂、すごい温度高いのお風呂は、すごい脂肪は、取りにくい漏らしやすいなんていう日本語なんてそれ。すごい脂肪柔らかくなるだから、それは痩せるの方法もちょっといいかもしれないし。最近私めちゃくちゃ体重増えたんですけど、多分年齢のこともあるし、もう私も40歳になっちゃったんだから、やっぱりメタボリズムなんてエネルギー体に漏らすはやっぱり力少なくなっちゃったみたい。奥飛騨温泉に行った時にはやっぱり温泉入る時はビデオとかカメラはもうダメだから、その時は入った時はもう動画ビデオ撮れなかった。申し訳ありませんでした。すごい。今ね、now the candle that I'm using is vanilla vervain vanilla scent. I love, even with soaps and body shampoo, I really like vervain from France. I think that's a kind of flowers or leaves that they usually put on their soap, Yeah. I really love it, especially the L'Occitane hair means cologne, the vervain, the yellow one. I really love it.いいですね、休み。本当に今コロナ流行ってるんだから、 あんまり外行かない方がいいんですね。食事も、食事も、レストランと食事するは本当は、やめた方がいいんじゃない。一番はうちで食べた方がいい。作るはめんどくさいんですけど、でも、今が本当に仕事、すごい忙しいだから、本当ちょっとストレスいっぱい溜まってるんですね。だけど、しょうがないでしょ、仕事だから。努力しないと、頑張るしないと、あんまり良くない。日本人みんなは働き者でしょ。私はフィリピン人ですけど、でももうだいたい子供産んでからもうそろそろ20年日本に住まいんだから、やっぱり日本人の働きの、ライフのリズムはちょっとそのぐらいは慣れたんじゃない。Yeah, recently I have a lot of stress at my job, As you know, I work as an ESL teacher here in Japan. Right now, it's quite busy, There's a lot of things to do, Especially in my case, I will tell you the difference between working Eikaiwa English school, regular English school, and Juku, Japanese Juku. Because my main job is, I'm working with 3 companies, 3 schools. My main is my cram school, Juku. The second is my Eikaiwa English school, and then I have one culture school. When you say culture school, it's a kind of small school facilities, like a studio type room or school building that they usually have different courses for kids to do when they have their free time at school or after school. Because most Japanese, even Japanese women, they really work so hard. So mostly one thing for their kids to work longer is for their kids after school. Usually it's finished if your kid is in primary, elementary, usually school will finish around 4 or 3, and then of course if you're working 8 hours, you finish around 6, around 6:30. So you need to put your kids to a culture school or cram school, so that after their school they have a place to go. So while they're waiting for their parents to get home, they're in the cram school. That's it. That's how. Before, I used to put my daughter to a Juku, but my daughter doesn't like it because it's very stressful for students, especially if your kids doesn't like doing lectures and homeworks, because they really give you a lot of homework to do, and my daughter doesn't like it. And yeah, my main is I'm working in a Japanese cram school, Juku. And in working at a Juku especially, most of my colleagues are Japanese sensei, Japanese teachers. So it's very different, I will tell you the difference between working as a Eikaiwa teacher, English teacher, and working as a Juku English teacher here in Japan. If you're working in a Juku like me, you need to speak at least basic Nihongo. You must take at least JLPT, Japanese Proficiency Exam or Test. At least you pass N2. You're able to write hiragana, a little kanji, and you know how to speak basic Nihongo. That's one of their qualification. Because usually you're working, all of your colleagues is Japanese, and most students doesn't know how to speak English. It depends, okay? And you will have your training, Kenshu. It's all in kanji and Japanese, you know. And so the environment is a little different compared to Eikaiwa, because in Juku, you know, you're working with real Japanese teachers, so you have to act like them. Especially, you have to finish on time. You have to start on time. You have to wear business suit, you know, and you're not allowed to put a lot of makeups. And the way you communicate, interact with your student, it's very different, no, compared to Eikaiwa. Now, but you know, with the Juku, one nice thing about is that you have your textbook, okay? With me, I'm working with one of, I can say about it, okay? So I'm tied up with one of the biggest English company here in Japan. It's like second to no, second to Interact, okay? And then, you know, I like working with Juku, you know, Japanese cram school, because usually among with Japanese teacher, we don't really talk a lot, you know, because we really have a wall, because you're a teacher, so you can't show your emotion. You really have to work very professional, okay? And you have to be not careful. You need to watch your moves, especially when you're talking to them, you know, because it's different. Because with Japanese, work and private life is different, okay? If you're at work, you cannot talk to them about topics outside your job, you know. You just have to talk about topics related to school. That's it. Now, with Eikaiwa, you know, what I've noticed is most Japanese English teachers, they like working at Eikaiwa, because one thing, they like to interact with foreign teachers like us. Very different. Okay, if you're an extrovert person, maybe it's good for you, because there's diversity is there, you know, like me in my Eikaiwa, we have different kinds of teacher. Australian, American, European, Asian, you know, so Muslims, you know, so very diverse, you know. So you will tend to have much time to have good conversation, okay, with your colleagues, you know. And of course, it's not quite stressful, because with Eikaiwa, with me, I don't know, I have my nursery, okay. Even they have their curriculum, you just follow the base of the curriculum. For example, one topic about it, but all the lesson, it's up to you. How do you do your lesson with the kids? And of course, if it's nursery, you know, you must also learn the integration of teaching babies, smaller kids, how kids will not be boring when they have their lesson, or when they're in their English nursery school, okay? That's it, you know. Of course, you know, not everything you learn by the book, you know. That's my motto, you know. You learn from experience, okay? You learn from others, that's one thing. I'm sorry, I'm talking it on my tab, because it really relaxes me. And with my arm, sabi-plubby arms, maybe I need to go to my esthetician to lipo trim it. Okay. And then that's it. But for me, you know, because as I get older now, I'm 40 years old, you know. The more I get older, the lesser I want to interact with people. I'm becoming a little introvert, you know. I find mingling with a lot of people, you know, makes me tired. So even at my juku, even they give you a lot of, usually it's hard because, you know, usually your daiko sensei, your head teacher, is also joining your class. So if two of your students doesn't know anything, for example, beginner, of course, there's a teachers that should help. While I'm doing my lesson, sometimes there one teacher, Japanese teacher, two teacher, sitting helping the student. No, it's so hard because 50 minutes, almost 1 hour maximum time you need to teach. How was it? No time killing, you know. After your class, even if you want to drink, even if you want to drink some tea, my goodness, sometimes, because I'm shy, you know, I'm a little bit shy when, of course, it's your calling, and then with your student, and then you're drinking your tea with your bottle. ああ、別に恥ずかしいでしょもう。助言やってる時に、まあやっぱり喉乾いた時に、まあ生徒の方入ってると先生もいるからやっぱり恥ずかしいでしょ。Yeah. Okay. I hope there's nothing you could see on my bathtub block because it's dark, isn't it? Well, maybe you cast a shadow of here, but I think it's normal. I love it. So that's it for my bathtub vlog. I hope if some of you like it, please do click the thumbs up video and comment down below. What do you think about this content? If I still want to continue it, or it's a little bit daring. Okay, positive, negative, I don't care. Or if you don't like this video, click the blue but okay, that's it. 皆さん、それでもしこの動画は、いいかなと思ったら、thumbs up クリックしてください。もしこのブログ、お風呂入ってるの方、好きになったら、コメントしてください。ちょっと、派手じゃないかな。それ、皆さんおやすみなさい。バイ。